the 20th of April 2026, and this video is made for YouTube, youtube.com, and will only be uploaded on YouTube. Now you'll have an angle grinder. It's a vintage type of video, and you'll have various hand tools and power tools, and sure, the truth is we couldn't live without them nowadays. But this is one I bought some time ago in Woody's DIY, and it's not for sale anymore in Woody's DIY. It's a Dremel tool. You buy them as a kit. This one here is made in Mexico, and it's 230 volts, doing the Irish or British system. Anywhere only the United States you get them. They are for the 110 volt. Anyway, they have a lead, and you can switch them on here, and there's a switch here. It gives you the various off, high and low. Now they're extremely fast because they're a brush type motor with a commutator, the usual universal type motor you get in these things, and they're very fast, but you can get a lower speed. Now the thing about the lower speed is it works by a resistance, so you do not get better power with the lower speed. The lower speed may have applications for jeweling or brushing or for finishing off metal works or whatever, but it's not geared. It doesn't give more power in the low speed than the high. In fact, if you want top performance, you use the high one. That's low and high. And for most purposes, you'll use the high speed, especially for drilling. Now they have a collet chuck, which is 3 mil, and there's a blocker here, and by twisting this here, you can take out this and put in a 3 mil drill. You can also put in little milling cutters for some very particular milling operations. They come with a little spanner to work this, but the pliers will do the same thing. This just fits in here, and away you go. Now this is like an angle grinder. Now you can buy a little packet of the pieces here, the grindstones. They're there, and they're not dear, not expensive. You can buy them. There's also another arbor like this. This one here just goes in through a screw. It's pretty basic, but it will work if you're careful with it. There's another one then allows for a bigger disc and other types of brushes and stuff that you can fit to them, a good selection. And they have a patent connector. You pull them out and put the thing on. They work pretty good too. They come with the kit. Now, so you can drill, you can grind, you can cut, and that's very important. Now, there's several jobs they're good for. One of them is this one here, is a window latch for UPVC windows, and they used to come without a lock. The problem with the lock is if there's a fire, you can't get out. You can't open them. And if a criminal wants to break in, well, they have to get in from outside. You know, the lock really, it doesn't really do much good. Anything to do with me, anyone that's going to burgle me, it's breaking out they have to worry about. Getting in is easy enough, but getting out of anything I own, I'll tell you, you want to watch the film Home Alone. Getting out is your biggest problem, mate. But anyway, the thing is, I do cut off. Do you see the way that's made like that? See the way there's a little stud there? I just cut the top off it. And that's easily done with the Dremel tool. Just get in there, cut her down there, and cut her down there, and trim her off. And so now you see, that'll work, no problem, just that way. See, no lock at all. Right, so they're a fire hazard. So there, you can't get them now without the lock. Shouldn't be allowed, but that's it. But that's what I do. So that's a classic example of where you would use that. Another case you might consider using it is with these Phillips screws. In lots of applications, particularly where they're near outdoors, these will rust and you'll have a little ball at the top and you can't open them. The Phillips screwdriver will not, N-O-T, or they'll be on here, well, they will. The lads that says they will never did anything. They're just left-wingers that never did a day's work. It's all done for them by the council. So they have a cross. Well, what I do is I get the Dremel tool and I go along with the cross, the longest part across, the diameter, and I cut down a track. Have a good pair of ear. I have a proper pair of glasses along with these. I have a light pair. Any glasses will shade them, but you want to watch that sparks doesn't get in. They're very dangerous, so the caution on that a lot. So I just use the ones I use for the angle grinder, but a lighter pair will do. Whatever. Ordinary glasses are not that safe. So you then cut a piece down here, and you put a cross slot in it, and then you can get the cross head screwdriver into that slot, and it has 10 or 11 times the torque that this has here. It'll not work on every single occasion, but it'll work on 9 out of 10. It'll let you out. So just to say it again, you have to screw in like that. You can't get it out because it's rusted or stuck. Cut a slot across there by wearing your eye protection. Cut a slot across there. I'll just show you. Get the idea? And the biggest challenge is to get it cut in the centre. You'll always try to cut it a bit to one side. So be right, you'll want a bit of practice on it or a few times. But once you get it right, you'll cut across the slot. See, like that. See that? And try and cut it as near to perfectly plumb as you can, 90 degrees. And then you can put a flat head screwdriver in and get it out. And indeed, with some cheap screwdriver, if it's a good screwdriver, you could file a little bit off the snout of it so that it's not tapered going in, and it'll give it more torque. Okay, have you that? So there's 2 applications you can use it for. But there are many more. I never use it for polishing or anything like that. You can get polishing stuff. You can get grit to use polishing. You can get all that. Now, unfortunately, Woody's DIY are not agents for them anymore. I don't know who is. You might get it online somewhere. This is a Dremel 200. That's the name of it. And I can say I can recommend it. It's a handy little tool. Let you out of a lot of scrapes where you might be able to use an angle grinder. And the width of this here this is very thin. This is maybe I'd say. So I mic'd that little disc, and it's 1.3 millimeter across, which will let you go. There's the slot. Let you out for most things. Let you out for nearly most things. So you can think of plenty of things it'll be useful for. I don't know what they're charging now. If you buy it and mind it, you'll probably never see it run out. I have that 10 years. I think you can change the brushes here as well. I don't know where you'd get them, but you won't use it that much normally, but when you need it, it's great to have it. Don't tell anyone you have it, because they'll be overburn it. Well, it depends on how good of a neighbour you are. That's an example. It'll cut plastic, it'll cut steel, it'll cut the hardest material ever made, but it'll grind down see, these work by, you wear more of the wheel than you do of the thing you're cutting, but that doesn't matter, you just replace them. Fantastic tools we have nowadays. When you consider long ago, there was none of this. Right, folks, that'll do. See you back soon. Comment underneath. Bye bye.